Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you are having a lovely weekend. It's very cold here. I've just done the chicken and garden update. Go watch it if you haven't already. Doesn't really talk about much other than the fact it's cold and I'm in the clouds. I do have a heated jacket on, so don't worry that I have bare arms. I have literally only come outside for the few minutes that it takes me to film this, and then I'm going to go back inside and have a nice warm cup of tea. I have just finished. This is my last video for, I think, probably until after Thursday next week. So I've got a week off of filming. I'm looking forward to it. Don't have to be in front of a camera. That's a good thing. Anyway, today's Sunday musing was going to be about something different. But then when I was preparing 10, we came across the story, kind of scary story, of the Ford Mustang Mach-E owner whose child got trapped inside the vehicle. Something happened to the battery. It wouldn't unlock the doors, and their husband ended up smashing the glass. Now, I'm not sure from the reporting whether this particular couple knew how to get into the Mustang Mach-E. There's a little access point on the front of the bumper that if you pull the cap off, there are 2 wires inside that you can connect to a jump start cable, and that should give you access to the vehicle. It's not clear from the reporting I've seen whether that didn't work or whether they just didn't know about it. And as I'm sure you are aware by now, we are big advocates on this channel of knowing what to do when your vehicle doesn't do what you expect it to do. And that means knowing where the spare tyre is if you have one, or the tyre inflation kit, or how to jump start it, or how to do all of the things that you might not need to do on a daily basis, but one day maybe you might. Knowing where the frunk release is if you have a car with an electronically adjustable frunk. Do you know how to do that? Because if you don't even, go and check out your owner's manual, whether it is a physical book or whether it is like an online document. Go read it. Make sure that you know how to get into your vehicle and out of your vehicle in an emergency. But it's kind of got me thinking, do you trust cars with electronic door releases? Or has that actually been a cause for concern for you in the past? Are you someone who looks at an EV with electronically adjustable doors, or an electronic door popper, or maybe a mechanical system that is augmented by an electrical system, and gone, no, I want to have a mechanical door? One of the things I like about my F-150 Lightning is that it has old-fashioned mechanical door locks, and as long as I can grab my key, I can gain access to the vehicle. The Chevrolet Bolt EV also has physical door locks. Granted, they're hidden behind a trim piece. You have to pull off part of the door handle to insert your key into the lock, but if the car is completely dead and won't power on, you can still get inside, which I think is a very useful thing to be able to do. I know that a lot of EVs now, though, they kind of have followed in Tesla's footsteps and have the self-retracting or self-presenting door handles, meaning that when your vehicle is going along at speed, the door handles retract to improve aerodynamic efficiency and to give you a few extra miles per charge. But that can also mean that sometimes they won't open. Sometimes you can't get in, and sometimes you might not even be able to get out if you don't understand where the emergency door releases are. Now, I should reiterate here, to not build on any kind of hyperbole or misinformation, that I think it's a requirement that if your car has electronic door poppers, you have to have a physical door release somewhere in the vehicle. So on the Tesla Model 3, X, Y, S, there are mechanical door handles further down in the trim panel on the door that you can pop. The Fiat 500e that we have tried to review now twice and had to be sent back twice has a mechanical door release low down on the trim panel, even though it has a door popper high up top. And I can't think of a car that doesn't have a mechanical door release if it also has that fancy electronic door popper setup. But maybe it's not that you're worried about gaining access to your vehicle and the vehicle locking you out. Maybe it's something a little bit more practical. Maybe you live somewhere where it's really cold in the winter and you're concerned that if you can't physically grab hold of a door handle and give it a good old-fashioned yank, maybe you think you won't be able to get into your vehicle. I know here in the Pacific Northwest we get a lot of ice rain. We don't get so much snow, but we get a lot of ice, and that can coat a vehicle in a thick layer and make it difficult for you to get in and out of it, especially in an emergency where your brain is perhaps not thinking clearly, or your adrenaline is running away with you. That can be a bad thing. So tell me in the down below, do you trust these systems? Do you wish that automakers used more mechanical door handles? Would you rather that all cars, whether they're EV or not, have physical door handles that you can grab hold of and open? Or do you think that the risks are worth the improved efficiency, or perhaps nicer styling? Maybe you're someone who thinks that door handles are ugly and hiding them makes your car look better. Tell me in the down below. As always, remember to be civil and polite to other people. Remember that other people are not always going to have the same opinion as yourself.
Thanks for joining me today. And if you've got thoughts, make sure you leave them in our Discord chat room, on our Patreon page, or you can reach out to us on Mastodon or Blue Sky. Thanks to the amazing list of people scrolling by on your screen right now. They are part of the massive community of fans around the world that help fund this channel through Patreon and YouTube, covering our bills, paying our team, and making sure that we can remain 100% independent. If you'd like to join them and see your name listed here, just follow the links below. We now have new Patreon tiers that support a wide range of donation amounts, ranging from $1.50 US a month, or if you'd prefer, about $15 a year. A massive welcome to our newest supporters: Carol Bulawa, Anna Atamelodian, Scott Wilson, Obi-Wan, Merrick Hurst, Smokey Lothar, Falafel Kosa, J01, Gary, Christopher, Randall Astaro, and Dimitri. To join the list and get your shout out, become a paid Patreon member for your moment of fame. And remember, you can now gift a membership to someone else. If you'd like to support us with a one-off donation, you'll also find links below to make Ko-fi and Bitcoin donations, and we even have a good old-fashioned PO box you can reach us at. Address you'll also find below. And if you're in need of some swag, our TE swag store is also linked. So we can focus on making our content even better this year and reduce team burnout, we're switching our release days to Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday on our main channel, and if you like something a little more laid back at the weekend, over on Take 2 you'll find a release there on a Sunday. Transport Evolved is going through some pretty big changes this year though, so keep your eyes and ears peeled as we have some more exciting ways you can support us and more exciting ways to interact with us coming very soon. If you want more, the mighty algorithm thinks you'll like this video, but we also think that this one is well worth a look. See you soon, and as always, keep evolving.